The frozen surface of Millinocket Lake, with Katahdin in the background, is an unlikely place to find a two-time U.S. national figure skating champion. But this is where Alyssa Zisny traveled to make a video for Ice Dance International.
You have to push down into the ice.
And this is another place where Alyssa Zisny traveled for Ice Dance International, a rink outside of LL Bean in Freeport, where she's focusing her world-class talent on giving free lessons to kids and adults.
Remember, bend and push. Feet underneath you first.
Performing and teaching go hand in hand for Ice Dance International, which is sponsoring free events for the public in Maine and New Hampshire this winter. It's all part of the vision of the organization's founder and executive artistic director, Doug Webster.
What is it that made you want to spread the gospel and bring skating to a whole lot of people?
Something about skating with the flight and the flow and that sense of glide that we get to do on the ice was a magical feeling for me. And that's the feeling that I want to give to everybody, is that sense of being able to just take one push and fly across the ice.
With Ice Dance International, Webster has created a company that tours the world and shows people the best of ensemble skating. That is, skating performed by a group, not the singles or pairs that you see in the Olympics.
We're a company of 6 to 12 people that skate in unison, and we call that birding, or in flight. You skate like a flock of birds.
Sports have their ups and downs. Where does ice skating rank now?
And right now I would say skating is at a low point in terms of consumer popularity. But what we're finding, of course, with social media and Instagram is that people are posting these incredible videos. There's a guy named Elaj Balji in Canada that is just he's building thousands and thousands of viewers and doing incredible things on a lake or a pond and a backflip over. And so it's sparking people's interest again. I think it's how it's seen, how it's presented.
In addition to presenting performances, Ice Dance International offers skating lessons. The lessons in towns across Maine and New Hampshire this winter are free and low-key, a way to reach out to the community. People who turn out for them for the first time are often moved and grateful.
And a parent said, my kid couldn't even walk on the ice when this started, and look at him, he's dancing, he's having the time of his life, he looks like he can move. This is so terrific. Thank you so much. And that's all we care to inspire, that sense of giving somebody one moment where they see the joy that skating can give.
Think this is just for kids? Not so. And if you're concerned that you're not very good on skates and your ankles turn inward, the whole point of this program is, don't worry.
You don't have to set goals to land a double axel or do a triple or a quad. Your goal can be just to get out and take a lap around the rink, and that's just as significant.
Alyssa Zisny, 23 years of age.
When you think about it, Ice Dance International offers something pretty remarkable. Where else can you get lessons from a two-time national champion? Injuries forced Alyssa Zisny to retire from competitive skating, but she still loves the sport and enjoys getting back to her roots by skating with kids and families.
Do you remember how old you were when you first put on a pair of skates, or maybe you were so young someone put them on you?
I don't remember the first time I started skating because I was 18 months old.
A lesson Zisny has learned since retiring from competitive skating is that there's much more to the sport than just competition.
Skating is a community. Skating is fun. Skating is something that we can do no matter what our ability or our goals. It's a place where we can find people with like-minded passions and where we can just, as Doug said, forget about life for a while.
One of the cool things about skating is it is a lifelong sport. You've got people in their 70s, there are people in their 80s who are still out and they still have smiles on their faces once they get on the ice.
Absolutely. I coach a skater who's 71 years old and he's still doing double jumps. And he's competing and he's trying to test even more, and I want to be that person when I am in my 70s, in my 80s. I just want to be out on the ice enjoying myself.
The rest of us will never skate like Alyssa Zisny, but we can still appreciate the magic of watching an exceptional performer in a beautiful setting, and appreciate that the joys of skating don't belong only to the gifted, they belong to everyone.